The Wall Street Journal reporting the company is exploring a membership program similar to Amazon Prime. The program could offer discounts, exclusive merchandise, and other perks to incentivize customers to spend more time on its streaming platform and its theme parks, of course. The report is right in line with the prediction from our next guest. He made it, though, back in 2016, 3 years before the launch of Disney+. Joining us now is the author of that blog post, Matt Ball. He's the CEO of Epyllion and former head of strategy at Amazon Studios. So it's wild that you made that prediction so long ago, Matt. Why do you think this is a good idea for Disney?
The best way to understand this is to observe current Disney behavior. There are families which consume multiple different theatrical purchases. They go to the theme parks, they go on cruises. Now they watch streaming on demand. When you put that behavior in the broader framework of Disney, which is organized around entertainment ecosystems, into the original corporate strategy of Walt Disney himself in 1957, the idea that they would use digital technology to bring this all together, to keep you always within the Disney ecosystem, just made sense.
Do you think that anybody else could do this in the media universe, like our parent company, Comcast, which also has theme parks and streaming?
We're doubtlessly going to see more products bolted onto streaming services. Most of Hollywood has spent the last 5 years trying to launch that core product, Disney included. The idea that as that starts to saturate, but more importantly, as they become more familiar with direct-to-consumer offerings in general, that they'd add in their ancillary parts of the business, that too makes sense. But I think overall, we're looking at either two other companies. That would be NBC Universal because of the parks department, or perhaps Warner Media, or now Discovery Warner Bros., because they have their games division, which is still one of the biggest game publishers globally and produces many of the most celebrated titles in the DC franchise in particular.
How should Wall Street look at this packaging of Prime-type membership across the media universe? Not really moving much on Disney's stock price, but it does seem to me that it would be an opportunity for them to cross-sell and add new revenue streams.
Certainly, the basic introduction of additional products into the Disney Plus application should help to drive cross-purchasing. Today, they use your love of Captain America to recommend other titles within the Marvel Universe. The ability to target, just on a merchandise basis, another purchase of an item, an apparel, a bed, but most importantly, to use that into more tailored advertising into a cruise package themed around the characters that you love, that too should help with cross-sell, upsell, personalization, and targeted pricing in particular. But beyond that, we're looking to solidify really a generational experience. The fact that a single family, your house, so to speak, might be a Disney member for decades, that's unique to the company.
Yeah, it also, I would think, give Disney a leg up to Netflix, which I know was some of the impetus for you writing this blog post a long time ago where everyone was trashing Disney because Netflix was so far ahead of the game. The tables have turned, at least in the stock market, given the subscriber loss by Netflix. Where do you think that rivalry stands right now?
Well, we're still looking at a Netflix which has 80% more subscribers and more recently, 2.5 times the ARPU. That's going to close considerably with a price hike. We should also note that in November, Disney Plus is 3 years in the market, which means their 3-year promotion comes to an end. I myself purchased 3 years of Disney Plus for $140, less than $380 per month. In December, I'm going to go from $380 to more than $10 per month. That's going to close a lot of that subscribership delta. We also know that the Disney bundle now has the lowest churn in the entire streaming service. That's going to drop a lot of that gap between these two large giants.
Matt Ball, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Clearly following this very closely.